I'm talking about none other than Clifford T.I. Harris and Tamika Tiny Harris, a duo who've been through it all. But this time, the tea is piping hot. Rumors are swirling that T.I. has laid down the most shocking ultimatum yet. He's allegedly told Tiny that if she doesn't stop supporting his son, their marriage might come to an end. Yes, divorce is on the table. Woo! Buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into this messy family drama, explore the backstory, and unpack what this could mean for one of Atlanta's most talked about couples. To understand how we got here, let's rewind a little. T.I. and Tiny have been household names for years, not just because of their music careers, but because of their larger-than-life personalities and their roller coaster relationship. They've been married since 2010, but their love story started long before that. Fans have followed them through thick and thin, from the glitz and glamour of reality TV on T.I. and Tiny, the family hustle, to the darker moments filled with cheating allegations, legal troubles, and even a highly publicized divorce filing back in 2016. Somehow, despite everything, they always managed to reconcile, making them one of hip-hop's most enduring couples. But this time, the drama isn't about infidelity or rumors of outside relationships. No, this time it's about family loyalty, and that's a battlefield that cuts deeper than anything else. Now let's talk about the person at the center of all this chaos, T.I.'s son. Over the past year, he's been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. We've seen viral videos of him getting into heated arguments, making controversial comments online, and sparking debates about his lifestyle choices. For some fans, it looks like the young man is struggling to find his place in the spotlight, while others believe he's intentionally stirring up controversy just to stay relevant. Either way, his actions have not only put himself under scrutiny, but also dragged the entire Harris family name into the conversation. And when the world is watching, every move becomes magnified, especially when your parents are T.I. and Tiny. Through all of this chaos, one person has been a constant source of support: Tiny. If you've watched her over the years, you know she's fiercely protective of her children, biological or not. She's the type of woman who believes that family is family, no matter what mistakes are made. According to those close to the situation, Tiny has been standing by T.I.'s son through every scandal, every headline, and every moment of backlash. She's been offering him comfort, guidance, and that unconditional love only a mother can give. On social media, fans have noticed her subtle signs of support, whether it's liking posts, sharing encouraging words, or simply refusing to throw him under the bus when the public does. For Tiny, loyalty to family seems to come first, even if it means stepping on T.I.'s toes. But here's where things get messy. T.I. has a very different philosophy when it comes to parenting, especially with his sons. He's known for his tough love approach, the type of father who believes in discipline, accountability, and sometimes harsh consequences. Over the years, we've seen T.I. step into the role of not just a father, but a mentor, businessman, and disciplinarian. So when his son's behavior started spiraling out of control, it's no surprise that T.I. wanted to put his foot down. To him, supporting his son blindly only enables bad behavior. And, from what sources are claiming, T.I. feels like Tiny's constant support is undermining his authority as a father and sending the wrong message to their kids. Imagine trying to discipline your child, but your partner is always swooping in to soften the blow. That's a recipe for major marital conflict. And that brings us to the breaking point. According to insiders, T.I. finally snapped. Reports are swirling that he sat Tiny down and gave her a choice. Either she stops openly supporting his son when he's in the wrong, or their marriage is over. Yes, you heard that right. The word divorce was allegedly put on the table. Can you imagine being given that kind of ultimatum? On one side, you have your marriage of more than a decade, a man you've built a life and family with. On the other side, you have a child, someone who needs love and support, even when they're making mistakes. That's a choice no woman should ever have to make. But if the rumors are true, that's exactly the position Tiny finds herself in. Of course, as soon as this news started spreading, fans had plenty to say. Social media lit up with debates, memes, and strong opinions. Some people are siding with T.I., arguing that his tough love is necessary and that Tiny's support is only making things worse. They believe that at some point, kids need to take accountability, and enabling them does more harm than good. Others, however, are siding with Tiny, saying that a mother's love should never be conditional and that she has every right to support her son, no matter what. Some even went as far as to say that T.I. is being controlling by issuing ultimatums and that this is just another example of him trying to dominate the marriage. The internet is divided, and the Harris household is caught in the crossfire. What makes this situation even juicier is the fact that divorce isn't a new word in their marriage. Longtime fans remember when Tiny actually filed for divorce back in 2016 after years of rumored infidelity. At the time, everyone thought it was the end of their story, but somehow they managed to reconcile. They even renewed their vows and presented a united front, convincing fans that their love could survive anything. But here we are again, almost a decade later, with divorce talk resurfacing. This time, though, it's not about cheating scandals or outside women, it's about family loyalty and parenting styles. And in some ways, that's even more complicated because there's no clear right or wrong. It's about values, priorities, and the way two people see family. If they couldn't survive that clash, it's possible this really could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Let's zoom out for a second and talk about the bigger picture. Being a celebrity couple isn't easy, especially when your entire life is under a microscope. Every argument, every slip-up, and every disagreement is magnified for the world to see. For T.I. and Tiny, their marriage has never been private. From reality TV to social media, fans have been inside their home for years, watching their kids grow up, watching their arguments play out, and forming opinions about their family. That level of exposure puts enormous pressure on any marriage. So when a child starts making headlines for controversial behavior, it's not just a family issue, it becomes a PR nightmare. And for someone like T.I., who has always been conscious of his image as a successful businessman and community leader, the stakes are even higher. Tiny, on the other hand, seems to value emotional support over public perception. And that difference in priorities is fueling this latest firestorm. So what happens next? Will T.I. and Tiny really split over this? Some fans believe this is just another rough patch, and that, like always, they'll find a way to reconcile. Others think this time is different, because the conflict isn't about the two of them, but about their son, someone who isn't going to disappear from the picture. If T.I. continues to feel undermined and Tiny continues to feel torn, the tension could become unbearable. And let's not forget, divorce rumors in the past didn't stop them from keeping the cameras rolling and the checks coming in. Could this latest drama be gearing up for another reality TV storyline? With the Harris family, you never know. But one thing's for sure, fans will be watching closely. At the end of the day, this story is a reminder that even the most glamorous couples have struggles behind closed doors. T.I. and Tiny may look like hip-hop royalty, but they're still dealing with the same family conflicts many of us face, just on a much bigger stage. Whether this ultimatum is real or exaggerated by the rumor mill, it's clear that the Harris household is under strain. The big question is, will love win, or will pride and parenting differences tear them apart? We'll just have to wait and see. Until then, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think T.I. is being too harsh, or is Tiny enabling bad behavior? And if you were in Tiny's shoes, what would you do? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this unfolding saga. This is one story that's far from over. Until next time, stay tuned, stay messy, and keep sipping that tea.